Hi everyone. So here on a Sunday morning, I wish you a blessed Sunday. And as I go on my way to the church service, I would like to record my message for Pastor Kelly. And just a second, please. So, um, because the message that Pastor Kelly, um, the post that Pastor Kelly put on Facebook, that Pastor John and Pastor Rachel have been stealing donation money for their own purposes, and he has given them $50,000. Dear Pastor Kelly, I want to tell you that I do not believe what you say because you are an American and you live in USA, and it's not according to the law of the country that if you know someone has been stealing donation money, that you do not go to the police and you do not report it in the court. No, this is not the way. So, here with this message, I demand from you that if you are telling the truth and if you have the proofs, that you must go to the court. And if you do not go to the court, then in my eyes, you are a liar. You are just taking revenge for things that did not happen according to your expectations or according to what you were wishing or demanding. But just now you are trying to throw your frustration on the Pakistani pastors through this kind of blames. And if you are not just blaming and if you are not telling the lies, then I do not accept from you such kind of weird behavior that you just go and write a post on Facebook and then you delete it and then nothing. But the public in Pakistan is just very furious against those pastors. And I would have also thought for a second if it is true or not, but normally I get always reports and complaints from Pakistan when things like this happen. But I've never received any complaint about things like happening, about something like this happening. The things that you have said, that people received those rickshaws and then after the photo shoot they were taken back from them. And once again, after your complaint, I went to ask around and find out and investigate if anything like that has happened. And dear Brother Kali, I tell you that things like this have not happened till now. And the fact that you came to Pakistan, in USA you did not have bodyguards, not even one, and in Pakistan you had 10 bodyguards for you alone. And you enjoyed that VVIP reception and extremely high class um, treatment. Why did you not say at that time that I have come to serve? I did not come to receive. Why did you just sit and enjoy? And the fact that you have been sitting and enjoying in Pakistan such VIP rather I'd say VVIP treatment, and only when you go back to USA you make this claim. And I want to say this to you with all my good conscience, even though I'm not in contact with those pastors. I want to tell you that I do not believe you, Pastor Kelly, because you have been the moment you were enjoying all the best treatments for yourself, you did not make even a small noise. You did not say, "Oh, I do not need this." No, you were enjoying feeling like a king, even though in USA uh, things like this never happened for you. But in Pakistan, you come, you enjoy that everyone is serving you, everyone is protecting you, everyone is preparing the room for you and giving you the way. And of course, we are not, that is not done only for you alone, that's done for all the other guests as well. And not only when they are foreigners, that's done also for our own guests when we see them, and also for the relatives, because that is part of the culture, not because you are white or because people think you have money. So this is also an, a misconception of many white pastors, that they think when I go to Pakistan, everyone will think I have money, so everyone will just take me on their hands. No, they do this always, also with Pakistani guests, and also with me when I go to the Pakistan, because this is part of the culture. Just as in America, it's culture. You say everyone, "Hey, how are you, man?" And then you walk away before hearing the answer of the other person. In Pakistan, it's just the opposite. People are very interested in finding out how the other person is doing and what the interests, where are they, what their interests are. So after receiving so much love, you go back and start blaming the Pakistani pastors. I think it's very ungrateful from you. And if you say, "Oh, because it's true, I had to say it," then I say, then please bring the proofs and stand to yourself and bring everything in front of the court. Otherwise, we don't believe you. I do not like all the fights that are going on in Pakistan only because Pastor Kelly, one Pastor Kelly, whom we do not know, who just came once to Pakistan and just went back and started claiming the Pakistani pastors have been stealing the donation money. Either you have to take back your claims or you must go front of the court. And we do not want to hear those lame answers. "Oh no, I don't want that because someone could kill Pastor John, because Pastor John could commit suicide." No, Pastor John will not commit suicide, and no one will commit suicide. If you have proofs, you must bring it front of the court. And if you do not bring front of the court, then you must come in front and apologize for your wrongdoing. This is not the way to write a post for few days and put it on Facebook. And when everyone is agitated, then you delete the post and pretend, "Oh, look, I'm peaceful because I did not want anyone to die. That's why I deleted the post." No, I don't believe you, Pastor Kelly. Either you bring proofs or you are a liar. So, this was the first message that I wanted to give to Pastor Kelly. And I, as a Pakistani Christian, I'm telling you that if you want to come next time again to Pakistan, we expect you we to give us a clarification, a, a plausible clarification. Why did you do all this trauma? And of course, if you do not trust the Pakistani pastors, if you do not trust the Pakistani Christians, then you don't have to come to Pakistan. We are not become going away from Jesus only because an American pastor is not ready to come to Pakistan. No, Pakistan received Jesus before America was even born. So, Pakistani Christians know how to stand to their faith. And related to this is also my second message for all the American pastors. I want to tell you that I am very disappointed from all of you. The incident that happened in Okhara in Pakistan, that during, some American pastors were in Pakistan, and what happened to them? To them happened something that happens to the Pakistani Christians almost on daily basis. That during the prayer service, a Muslim police inspector broke in and he beat all the pastors, and he disrupted the prayer service, of course, and he told them to that you cannot have a prayer service, and of course all the verbal abuse as well. And what happened? The American pastors ran away from Pakistan as soon as they could, and that is cowardness. That is not disciples of Jesus. Did Paulus or and Peter run away from where they were preaching because they could be killed, because they could be beaten up? After the incident, there was promises that you will get more protection, but no, you could not believe that. You had to run away for your life. And these kind of pastors, these kind of bad examples, we do not need. The Pakistani Christians live in and with persecution day in and day out. And of course, we are not inviting persecution on us, as Pakistan is a democratic land and we do have our rights. But Islamicists do not recognize our rights, and that does not mean that we run away. That does not mean that we suddenly just disappear. No, we should be able to stand the persecution and continue despite of persecution. But the American pastors who believe only in prosperity gospel and the message of Jesus telling, carry your cross and follow me, they do not know that. They know only, if you believe in Jesus, God is going to bless you. You will have thousands of houses and millions of dollars and only riches and prosperity. But Jesus did not give the message only for prosperity. He also told us to carry your cross and follow me. And this is the cross that we Pakistani Christians carry, the cross of persecution. So I hope and really expect from all the pastors, from everywhere, whoever thinks that they want to come and preach the gospel in Pakistan, I expect from you that you come with the knowledge that things that happen to the Pakistani Christians could also happen to you. And without blaming the whole world, you must be able to stand the persecution. And if you are not able to stand the persecution, then you are welcome not to come to Pakistan or just do your business, but do not try to preach the gospel to those who are already converted. This is not a play or just some theater. Preaching the gospel, giving the love of Jesus is not always easy, and that we as Pakistani Christians know very well. It's not always only about opening the church. Muslims will come and pray in it, and maybe now after 30 years, they will say, "Oh, the Christians are very good. Maybe one of us will become also Christian." This kind of this kind of evangelism happens only in USA or other countries maybe, but in Pakistan we are able to preach the gospel as it is, and also to stand to the costs that it brings with it. So the Pakistani and I'm disappointed from all the American pastors, the pastors who come and are served like kings, receive a lot of love and gifts, and they go back and then they start blaming us that we are, they start blaming our pastors that the Pakistani pastors are corrupt and American pastors are not corrupt. Wow, 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 wow. I just can't imagine. We know already many famous American pastors who have done millions and millions of corruption. So don't you please try to tell me anything like that, that American pastors are the not corrupt. And especially your faith only in prosperity gospel is really not serving the church in Pakistan. So next time, American pastors, all the Western pastors, if you want to come to Pakistan, please come with the awareness that things that happen to the Pakistani Christians can also happen to you. And if you can stand that, then you are invited. Otherwise, just stay where you are. So, with this small message, I'll close my live streaming now, and I also arrived at the church. So, see you another time. Bye bye.